Alright, folks, this is my first live stream I've ever done. Invite all your friends. If anyone has questions for me, because I've been off the internet for a very long time, just ask them down below and I will answer it on this live stream. Everyone, come watch me live. I'm ready to answer any questions anyone wants to ask me. I am out of rehab. I've been doing good. I've been focusing on self-improving myself. I realize I'm a very flawed human being, and without structure and order, I become psychosis, which is not healthy, which is not good. And I get paranoid about things that do not matter, that won't harm me or kill me at all. And in that, I become a terrible person. Like the people I roast on my YouTube channel. But I'm self-aware about it, meaning I can change that behavior. Taking the pills I've been taking, I can't get horny. I can take a shit, but it's only when I take the night pills. And I'm very different now. I'm just appreciating life. Because I've lived a life. I have lived life inside a hospital. And in a hospital, like the bathroom I'm in here right now, this toilet, this shower, I have to take a number 2 and shit and shower, the same shower other people have shot and showered. And where, like, you know the Daredevil seen me watching. I took a picture of myself watching. In the living room. I don't have a choice of what to watch when I was in. Well, it felt like prison the first week I was in there. But when I stopped seeing the place as prison, Douglas Hospital, and seeing it as a rehab center for the mind, I got better. The lesson was not that cops are bad and I need to teach cops a lesson. The real life lesson we all need to learn, that I learned in the Douglas Hospital, is sometimes I'm bad. Sometimes I'm awful. Sometimes I'm awful. And I need to improve myself. I need to better myself. Because sometimes when I try to be a good person, in trying to be a good person, I do terrible. I do terrible things. I do terrible things that people will disproportionately accuse me of doing far worse, that I could be stuck in a mental hospital for life. But until I recognize the flaws, I have triggers. I know what my triggers are. My triggers are 3 things: politics, COVID-19, and my own nana's death. 3 things I've never fully faced or dealt with properly because 1, I try to get accepted in a community that will never accept me. 2, COVID-19 is being indoors all day. When you're indoors all day, you're going to lose your sanity. And 3, death. No one knows how to process death. It's easy to process death when you don't like a person. You could just be like, oh, this person is terrible, they got what they got. But when you love that person, it's not easy to process. I love my nana, so I don't know how to process her death. I like to go to her funeral one day, but I have to wait. I'm willing to wait until other people in my family process her death. And when things get less restricted, and go as a whole family together to pay respect to my nana. But I can't control everything. When I try to control everything, that's when I become a terrible person. I know how to cook, I know how to clean, I know how to clean up my own mess. I could get paranoid about anything, but being paranoid is bad. paranoid keeps you safe, but paranoid makes you put other people in danger. I know my street trigger warnings, and I'm done being I makes me think of just. I'm not a snowflake. I'm not an anti-shit. I do have trigger warnings that make me have a manic episode, but I'm not gonna anymore, because I have a life. I have a good life. I have a good life with Candy, and I want to save up to get married. I want to save up to get a house later on in life. I just want to keep being a good man. I can't convince anyone of anything. All I could do is just be a good person and watch my fandom. And anyone who dislikes me can just keep disliking me. I'm alright. Not everyone's gonna like me. I can't change everyone. And I can't fix everything by just forcing my way to things. I just gotta accept I am a cog in a machine. I am a cog in a machine. I am a part. I'm a part in a machine. And when I put my own part above others, and I try and save everything, and I take things too seriously, I become the bad person. Not a lot of guys are able to admit that, because we all have egos, but I had a spiritual awakening June 14th, where I lost my own ego and I went crazy. But in that spiritual awakening and in that rehab, I learned to love myself. And like I said in my YouTube video, the people that matter the most to me is my fiance, my parents, my sister. Those close to me at home. You guys that follow me and watch my story, I'm grateful for you guys being my friends and watching my life, and we have some conversations from time to time. But my fiance, my parents, my sister are the 4 people that matter the most to me in life right now. And that's really all I want to say. If anyone has any questions about how I'm doing after this rehab, message me. I'm here. I'm ready to answer any questions. I'm acceptant of my position in life. I'm like a stay-at-home dad. I could cook. I can clean my own mess. And when my fiance's here, she cooks. When she's not here, I cook for myself. I clean up my mess. I save leftovers to eat. Life is just good, and I'm at peace with it, because I can't impress everyone, and um I know I'm not like anyone in my family, but also I know I have similarities to other people in my family. But the similarities that are great of my parents, I gotta keeping that in me. Meaning, once I'm done with my education, I gotta start looking for a stay-at-home job. I need structure in order to stay sane. The reason why I lost my mind, and I did political videos, and they got taken down because politics was part of my breakdown, is that showed that I'm not gonna let politics dictate who I am as a person. Honestly, I don't care about politics anymore. I don't care. I did some videos about it when I was in high school where I called out KKK and Antifa as both bad. But aside from that, I don't have a political stance anymore. And as police brutality thing is, when I got arrested and sent to the Douglas Hospital, if the cops wanted to kill me, they would have killed me. But I defended my fiance, and they did nothing to my fiance. They did nothing bad to my fiance, so that debunks a myth. My fiance didn't get raped, so cops are good. And I got sent to a mental hospital instead of jail, and I learned to love myself. And they didn't put me in a prison. It was just a prison of the mind where I learned to be better. Let's end this myth that cops are bad and more militarized. Let's call it what it is. People have a hard time taking responsibility for their own actions. I'm here to say I take responsibility for my own actions. Last month, I got arrested for breaking my own internet modem and saying China is our god. China is not our god. China is just a country that handles things better than we do back out west in Western society, in Canada and America. Because the government has control over the media. So if someone media says that something they don't like, they could have it shut down or blocked international. Where in Western society that infringes upon people's rights, so we don't allow that. But we have some Western society stuff that's similar to Eastern China. But that's beyond the point. I don't care about my theory of God anymore. All I care about is those close to me that matter. When we stop talking about politics, stop being scared of COVID-19, just wear masks all the time and go outside. And 3, just keep dealing with my emotions inside about my own Nana's death. I've been in hospital, I've experienced the delirium my Nana felt, and I'm not ready to process her death yet. I cried about it for many months, cried about it for many weeks. And I never cry when anyone dies, but I burst into tears when the cops arrested me about her death. Well, they didn't arrest me, they put me in a mental hospital, but still, it was a learning process. And putting me above others is terrible. It's a terrible ideology, because I'm always improving. It's terrible for one to think that they're better than everyone. I'm not better than everyone, because I still have stuff to learn. I still have stuff to get past, my own issues to get past. I used to lose my keys a lot when I was a teenager in high school, so I'm afraid to go out a bit. But I need to go out to stay sane. So I go out sometimes when my fiance comes back from work. Well, granted, she comes back from work very late, but still. Or I just keep myself distracted with media and TV shows and movies. But we gotta let go of a toxic mindsets that we're better than everyone. All as a species in general in 2020, we gotta let go of it, because this idea we all have we're better than each other led to many of the disasters in myself and others repeating the same pattern I was doing and justifying their own terrible actions. And truth is, anyone could justify with protest. Anyone could justify stealing. With politics, anyone can justify hating a president or prime minister just for different clothes they wear. And my Nana's death, that's only something people in my family can talk about and know. I don't think only people can understand is people that have gone through the same loss I went through. Same here, bro. Lawrence, same here. I'm not afraid of COVID-19 anymore. It's better to just enjoy life than live in fear, because living in fear messes with the psyche. I was inside for months, but I didn't have any structured order to it, so I lost my mind. COVID-19 is not gonna kill people. What's gonna kill people is people losing their minds, or people going out but not wearing the proper gear to stay safe. Other than that, I think for the most part we'll still survive. Society as a whole has survived through many tragedies in life. We have suffered through deadly diseases, outbreaks in history before. I think our society is, with modern tech, will be able to solve it much earlier. I'm safe in here. I just waited until my fiance gets home, because now I'm like a stay-at-home dad and she's like the hustling woman that works. Me and my fiance, like I said on the Facebook, we're a role reversal. Which kind of fits with the 2020s, because men, we have been kind of turned into stay-at-home dads as a society. Us guys are scared of a lot of things more, because there is a lot of danger to, but can't let the danger turn into paranoia. I just accept it all now. Anything happens to me, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I'm just at peace with where I am at life. I stay home, my baby girl works hard, and I'm a pay her back by giving her an epic wedding. How's life and fiance and other stuff? Well, my fiance works. I stay home. She prepares my pills in the morning. I take the pills in the morning. And then when she gets back, I take the pills at night. And I watch my films and TV show things by myself most of the day. And then when she gets back from work, I want to watch her fandom with her. But today I'm going to be dyeing this hair, which I'll show you guys pictures of it when she gets back. Life is good now. I'm centered. I'm thankful for cops. It's because if it weren't for cops, I would have been still toxic. And had I not recognized my flaws, I would still be in the asylum, inside the hospital. That's why you guys didn't see me post for an entire month. And I only did like one post saying, hello, I'm in the hospital. Because my psyche broke. When those three things, plus what my brain's seeing racism not as a race issue but a class issue, my brain broke down complete. Like, I had a mental breakdown and it broke me. I can't wait for the wedding. I plan to be wearing Spidey tux for my wedding. Well, I'll have blue hair. And my fiance wears her dream dress. I want to save up until February, and then me and her have to contact the marriage company and then start paying for everything. I hope the rules get less restrictive in 2021. Just make masks mandatory for my wedding and social distance, but find out in 2021, because I want my fiance's side of the family to come to my wedding. even if I have to save up a lot of money to pay for them to come here. I want her side of the family to come, and I want my side of the family to come. I want it to be a big epic wedding. That's why I'm also willing to quit drinking alcohol. Plus, I can't get blackout drunk if I need to take night medication. So, beer once a month of beer. And no longer horny anymore. The pills kill my dick. So all those naughty photos you see on Instagram that you scroll past when you see my Instagram doesn't mean anything to me because I'm only attracted to my wife, but nothing turns me on anymore. The pills killed my ding dong, which is a bit funny and a bit embarrassing. I Dark Knight fan 75. I agree. It's gonna be worth it. I just learned to cook and clean more, and my wife hustles, and if one day I finish my education, I try and get a stay-at-home job that I could do, and then quit welfare at a certain point. But for now, the welfare I have helps prepare for a lot. I got lots of plans. That's true. My fiance is obsessed with Disney. I'm obsessed with Spider-Man. It is a Spider-Man and Disney got married here. My fiance is obsessed with Disney. You might not be able to see, but she's taking photos of it. There's like Disney movies. I took a picture of the Disney movie collection we have, and she has lots of Disney movies she's a fan of. And I have some Disney movies I'm a fan of, but they're different. My Disney movies I'm a fan of is Incredibles, Monsters Inc., and Toy Story. Her favorite Disney movies are the more classic traditional romantic ones, like Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, Mulan, The Little Mermaid, the classic traditional matte paintings. Also, having been someone who's gone to rehab because the hospital it was basically rehab, it's made me appreciate my freedom a lot more. Because when you're in a hospital, you can't take proper showers because other people have to take a shower. You have to wait to take your shit, but you gotta like balance out the pills because some pills will make you shit too much, some pills will make you not shit at all and will bring constipation. It has to be the right balance of both pills. That's why when I got back, I made sure my fiance ordered prune juice just in case. So if I don't do number two when I'm supposed to, it just makes me do number two. I know I like Disney Channel sitcoms, but I don't know if my fiance's ever watched any Disney Channel sitcoms. I liked That's So Raven when I was growing up, and Lilo and Stitch was pretty cool. I did that does remind. This month, I ordered Ducktales. That's gonna come by in the mail. By the way, sorry my hair is a bit of a mess. I'm going to take a shower tomorrow. I took 2 showers yesterday. Tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'm going to take a shower. My hair is a bit messy. But dyeing my hair today, so clean my hair. Also, I gotta say that this Mighty Man. I I'm gonna screenshot that to look that up. All right, I'll look up Mighty Med later on to watch it. My fiance messaged me, so all right, I'm back. Waiting for my fiance to come home. She's working. I'm gonna watch Netflix Daredevil. I'm gonna say peace. I'm gonna say peace. I hope I gave y'all some life lessons that you can learn from my mistakes. Don't do drugs. Alcohol, limit the amount of alcohol you drink. You could save money from it. And if you could avoid episodes by going to bed earlier, and you won't have to take pills like me, and you could stay horny however horny you are, and don't ever be a rapist. I'm no rapist, right? Be a good person. That's all I gotta say. Thank you, internet. You be good. Good night, internet.